Today we are going to be installing crankshaft in a 3.5 liter Chevy Colorado engine. We got our crankshaft, main caps, main bearings, bear block. You want to make sure all your bearings are nice and clean. Don't want gouges in them. First we're going to install our bearings. Line up the little tang. Push it down flush. Move on to the next one. This is our thrust bearing. And there we go. Oh, you want to make sure the backs and the tops are all clean. And your surfaces. You can tell which one's where your thrust bearing goes because there's a groove there. Push it down. Oh, don't get your gloves caught in it. Push it down nice and flush. We're golden. There we go. Two more. Last one. Next, take our assembly lube. We're going to apply it to our bearing surfaces. I should just do this left-handed. Pull on your finger. Make sure it's covered. Make sure your bearings are all the way down. That one felt a little, yep, a little loose there. Alrighty. For your thrust washer, you want to make sure you put lube on the outside too. Oh no, I have a hole in the back there. Just ended up all over my shoe. Okay, shoes are coming off. I guess I'm going to use some of that. Funny story. I was shaking it up, make sure that I had it all mixed. Sure, you didn't really need to. Anyhow, I tapped it on my knee a few times, and it popped out the back end. Got all over my desk and everything. Alright, Once you're satisfied with that, move to your crank. Maybe a little deal. Gently set this down. Make sure we're in the right spot. There we go. Put a little lube on top. Might make life easier. Make sure to get it on this spot on the thrust washers, thrust bearing. Alright. These guys are numbered. Front to back, 1 to 6. See if I can. Right there, you got a 6. This is the back. I'm gonna stick it right there. Next, we're gonna install our main caps. Put the lube on it. Make sure we're lined up tang to tang. A little tap. Make things seems like for this engine, our arrows point towards the front. Probably use the goal is somewhat even pressure. Make sure nothing looks funny. Even pressure when smacking. Purposely didn't grab a hammer because I don't want to be hitting it too hard. It's not going in. Something must be wrong. sure she still turns. Look at that. Nice and smooth. I like it. This little bracket deal. And here it says rear. So we're going to make sure that faces the back of the engine. I had something come up. I had to cut out for a minute. Anyhow, I got the rest of the caps on. I wanted to show you guys this though. So, plastic gauge is just this little piece of plastic. And what you do is you cut little pieces of it the length of your bearing and torque it down, and it'll squish it, and then it'll you can see the size right here. I do think I did red, thinking back on it. I was shooting for between 2 and 3 thousandths of an inch, and it all checked out. I don't want to do it again because you got to clean it off after. I've already done all the cleaning. But yeah. Anyhow, so here, take our little bracket, toss it on there, just a little bolts in. I'm actually gonna make sure I line it up.